Hey there. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Total Ramblings. It's just gone 6 Monday morning, and I'm going into Wimbledon Monday today to meet up with a specific guy. But I'm in an absolutely incredible amount of pain. I think it's my sciatic nerve. It's lower back near my kidney, and if I stand wrong, the pain shoots down my leg, and I can't really bend over, and I've just got dosed up with painkillers, but I'm sitting here in the car and I can't get my right leg into the car. It's the anticipation of the pain that I know I'm about to face. And God, that really hurts. Ow, that really, really hurts. Anyway, I am about to get going. I'm going to pick up some food on the way from the garage. I've got meetings all day, no time for lunch today. But I'm not going in Thursday. I'm going in Monday today, and then that's it for the week. I'm hoping I'll be a bit better once these painkillers have kicked in. Anyway, yesterday I met with Liz at the hospital. Spent all day with her at the hospital. Didn't have dinner at my mother-in-law's. Had dinner at the hospital. And Liz and I were sat on the balcony, the garden balcony, and there were a few other people there. And there was an old couple there visiting their relative, and they were chattering away. And Liz said to me, "We were supposed to grow old together." What the hell do you say to that? Because we were supposed to grow old together, and now we can't even live together. And today is 20 months exactly. 20 months and 2 days exactly. Sorry, I'm getting the 16th and the 18th confused. It's 8 months since Siobhan died. It's 20 months since Liz went to hospital. We can't even live together, let alone grow old together. Life is just so unfair and cruel, you know? And I'm having a hard time lately, and I'm in a lot of pain today. And I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm pulling into the garage now to get some supplies for the day. Here's some footage of Liz talking yesterday. What are you doing?
Nothing, just looking at Facebook.
You need to say hello to the boys and girls.
Hello, boys and girls.
Who's with us today?
God.
He's not God.
God is with us.
Don't start that rubbish. Who is with us here today?
He's not real.
Well, he exists.
But he's not real.
Feels real to me.
Doesn't speak.
Of course he does. Speaks to me. Speaks to me in my brain. Tell us what you've been doing today.
Eating lunch. Watching a film.
What film?
Better Man.
What that about?
Robbie Williams.
And who that?
Monkey.
He's a monkey, is he? Ow.
Yeah. He is in the film. He's a monkey in the film.
What else have you been doing?
Had physio in the week. Had OT in the week.
That it?
Yeah. I think so.
And why don't you want to leave your room?
Because it's my room and I like it.
Yeah, it's still going to be there.
I don't like going outside.
Why not?
I don't.
Why not?
I'm cold for one thing.
You're not cold. It's 25 degrees.
I'm cold.
You're not. You're
Don't
not cold.
tell me what I feel.
I am telling you what you feel.
Well, you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
I feel cold.
Well, you're wrong.
Which is why I've got a cardigan on. Just don't tell me what I feel.
You're still wrong.
I'm not. You may feel warm. I do not.
I feel comfortable.
Fine. I do not. I feel cold. If you feel my hands, they are cold.
Warm.
They're not, they're cold.
Warm.
They're cold.
You're boiling.
You're talking shite.
That's nice.
You are.
Okay.
I'm cold.
Pleased to meet you.
And that's cold.
It's warm.
It's not, it's
It
cold.
is.
It's cold.
Warm.
It's cold. It's got a pole coming out his chest.
Pardon?
It's got a pole coming out his chest.
He's got a what on his chest?
Pole coming out his chest.
A falcon on his chest.
A pole coming out his chest.
No, he doesn't.
We did have,
Have his arm.
because it was over there.
Why you wanted to hold your hand, see how cold it allegedly was.
He's a puppet.
So,
He's not real.
puppets have rights.
Doesn't have feelings.
He does, he feels nice.
Emotions.
He does have emotions. Look, he's happy.
He can't change it to sad.
Yes, he can.
Go on then.
Well, it might involve a scalpel,
Yeah. Precisely.
but he can change.
Only if you choose to do so.
Well, there you go then. So that's
Therefore,
change.
he has no personal, emotional.
You don't know
change.
that.
I do.
I think you're being puppetist.
He's not real.
He is real. Look, I'm poking him. He's real. I think you're being puppetist.
Good.
It's a form of racism.
Good.
All right. She's in a funny mood today. Say goodbye to the boys and girls.
Bye.
Well, it's Tuesday morning now. Another day into my inevitable decline as a human being. This is still really hurting me. It's kind of like in my sort of hip area. Proof that I'm getting old. My first bout of sciatica. There you go. Yeah, so anyway, yesterday, I think I had a good day at work. I was the first one in and I was the last one out. So if that's a sign of goodness at work, I don't know. Didn't have time for lunch either, so I'm absolutely knackered today. So, yes, it's Tuesday. Today I will be visiting Liz after work. Ellie Mae says hi. I just wanted to say also, it's 3 weeks since my house got flooded. I wanted one of those signs that said, so many days since the last incident, but Liz didn't want one of those. But I might get one anyway, because I'm trying to make a point to the world that it's time to leave me alone. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. So there we go. I'm sure there was something else important I had to say, but I can't think what it is right now. Well, it's about, what is it, about 8 p.m, I think. Oh, yeah. 3 minutes to 8 on Tuesday, and I've just got back from visiting Liz, and it's cloudy, and it's grey and miserable, and the heat wave's gone, and it's getting darker at night, obviously, because it's winter. That's what happens, Andrew. But it's kind of
coming home every day to an empty house, you know? I've lived here for nearly 25 years, and there's always, with a few exceptions, there's always been somebody here when I've got home. And even if there wasn't anybody here, they would be home later. And even if they were away for a few days, it was a few days, right? And I'm coming home, apart from the cats, to an empty house. Everything that I've built in my life, my empire, my family, they're not here anymore. Liz isn't here anymore. My kids aren't here anymore. The house is empty. It's just me with my own thoughts, and that's not a good thing. I surround myself with distractions to avoid thinking. It's almost like life is forcing me to think all the time. I don't want to think all the time, you know? So it's very depressing when it's breezy like this and grey and miserable and darker, to come home to an empty house. A house that should be full of life and people and noise, even if that noise is annoying sometimes, you know, helping people do things, watching a TV programme I don't want to watch. There's other people, you know? And it's just me. And I just paid a visit to the vault, because it's my weekly visit to the vault, and I'm just thinking, Liz will never see this again. She's not here with me, with what we built together, you know? And my life is definitely 100% in a decline, I have to say. My empire has peaked, and it's all downhill from here. And it's just depressing. And I'm sorry about that, but I'm just kind of telling you as it is, as I feel. It's depressing. It's just me here on my own. Looking forward, I say forward, looking forward to a winter of just me being here on my own. In the dark. I kind of like winters and autumn, because you can wrap up warm and turn the heating on and bolt the doors and close the world, and your whole family and your world is in the house with you. You are safe and you are secure and you are at home. But there's nobody else here with me. And everyone I love is outside of the home now. And when I shut that door, I'm not just bolting the door behind me and shutting myself into the warmth. I'm actually excluding everybody else now, because by necessity they are not in the house. I never thought I'd feel that way. And I'm just thinking these things as I'm saying them, if I'm honest with you. I was going to do a piece to camera about how I don't know what to talk about this week, and look what's happened, is all this stuff's just coming out. So I got an empty house. We're at the arse end of summer. It'll be September soon. It'll be dark at night soon. And there's been nobody here at home to enjoy the summer with. No barbecues. The camera's sitting on a barbecue right now. No sitting in the sun, listening to music. No having friends round. No sitting on the grass. It's just another summer wasted, gone. Another thing, I forgot to mention this. One of the senior nurses at Holy Cross left today. Apparently she handed in her notice with immediate effect. And I don't know why, but it's a bummer because she was the one who was trying to help us agree regular home visits and shopping trips, etc. And she was definitely on our side. I'm not saying that others aren't on our side, but she was firmly in our camp. And it's a shame because I quite liked her. So more change. I don't like change. Never liked change. I've lived in this house for so long now, I can't imagine living anywhere else. And the house is too small for me and my stuff, really. We weren't meant to live here for our whole married lives. We put it up for sale once, and we just couldn't sell it, mostly because it's probably full of my junk. Interestingly enough, the couple, we're only the second owners of this house. We bought this house when it was 9 years old. And when we bought it, we weren't allowed to look in the garage. And I rather think they dumped a load of stuff in the garage to make the house look more roomy. So anyway, we put the house up for sale once and we didn't sell it. And we ended up getting it extended instead, which was probably the right thing to do. But we never planned on being here forever. And turns out, in our married life, we have been here forever for the whole of our married life. You know, it's yeah. Sorry, I was okay half an hour ago, but as I say, I've just come home to an empty house with reminders of our life all over the walls and all Liz's things. Oh, God. Wednesday evening, 3 minutes to 8. It's a nice cool evening. The sun is setting. There's a golden glow on the trees over there. Alice is home, so I'm not completely on my own. I'm just doing a bit of work, just fiddling around with something. I think I've had a good day at work. And because I went to Wimbledon on Monday, I'm not going tomorrow. So I get a Thursday little lie-in. Anyway, I'm making a new Total Ramblings special, and I have been for about a month now. But I'm having trouble getting people together to film some particularly vital segments to it. So, if you don't mind doing a little bit of improv, and there'll be a basic kind of background to your character and the script, but if you don't mind doing a little bit of improv, and maybe meeting up with me somewhere, let me know, because I want to get this thing done. It's a sequel to something I did 20 years ago, and I want to do it before I die. So, just saying. Thursday morning now. I had a very, very vivid dream that myself, Liz, and the kids, we went on a holiday to Peru, darkest Peru, where Paddington comes from. Anyway, we went on holiday to Peru, and we we visited a Sainsbury's in the mountains of Peru, and we were Googling to see if it was the highest Sainsbury's in the world. Very strange. And then we went to on a plane trip to another part of Peru,
and we had an absolutely terrifying full-speed descent into the airport, where the plane was kind of like this, flying through mountains really, really close, and then literally did a vertical dive before levelling out and then landing. And everyone was terrified. And I was like, no, this is fine. I've read about this. It's the most dangerous approach in the world, or something like that. And then we were hanging out in a town in Peru, and I was talking with the natives, and there was a lady there who spoke 50 languages. And meanwhile, Alice was sucking on a crack pipe and getting addicted to a substance that contained arsenic. And it was very strange. And I was given a ceremonial knife, which I couldn't take back on the plane, but which somehow ended up at home anyway. Look, I don't understand this kind of dream, but at least for once it's not a dream about moving house or some kind of existential kind of issue. It was an interesting dream, and we had a nice time in Peru, it seems. My first time crossing the equator, my first time ever in South America. So, you know, I probably should put a pin in my globe to indicate that I have been to Peru, except I haven't, only in my head. I've never had a dream about Peru before. Yeah, very odd. Anyway, yeah, there we go. I spent most of last night bed rotting because I'm very unmotivated at the moment. But, yeah, probably should do something productive. Probably, I've got a load of Lego sets down here that I need to build and review. Yeah, I don't have any unboxings to do. I've got nothing on order. Ooh, there's one thing on order that I could possibly do a video on. And by the time you see this, that video might already be online. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, and all that. Well, everybody, we made it to Friday, and this is brilliant. Last night, I did some shopping, so the house is fully stocked with supplies. The car is loaded with fuel. I've got to get through one more day at work, and I'm feeling pretty good about that right now. That might come crashing down. And I've got a long weekend coming up because Monday's a bank holiday. So, amazing, right? Let's just crank on through today as best we can. And then the working week will be over. And then I got a few days of freedom to do whatever. Yeah. So, there we go. It's 24 minutes past 8 and my first meeting is in 6 minutes. So I'm just trying to get prepared, trying to exercise my voice. So I thought I'd talk to you guys. It's Saturday. We made it to Saturday and our long weekend. And it's about 3:30 and I've had a super productive day. I woke up, made the bed, had a bath, had a shave, fed the pussycats, ate some cold pizza because I ordered Domino's last night. I tidied the house, emptied the bins, fed the pussycats, popped into town to look for something for Liz. They didn't have it. Had my hair cut. Went and did some shopping for Liz, biscuits and things mainly. I wrote 6 pages of a script this morning, actually 3 different scripts, 2 pages each, to do with my project. And then it was all before 1 o'clock. And then I got home and I didn't know what to do with myself. So, I'm dead keen to get some photos of me in my Star Trek uniforms in some kind of alien or rocky kind of environment. Here's the thing. Number 1, I've got to cart a whole load of stuff with me. Namely this lot, which is all my Star Trek gear, plus my camera, plus possibly a drone, plus possibly power,
Number 2, I need someone to take the photos because I can't do it on my own. I've got remote cameras and stuff, but not like professional, you know, the professional cameras I've got, I don't have a remote for them. Anyway, my friend Dean has kindly agreed to meet me tomorrow morning and at Silchester, where they had the remains of a Roman amphitheatre about 9 miles away from my house, and we are going to do some photos there of me doing heroic or silly poses in my Star Trek outfit. And in order to help facilitate that, I have just been out and I have bought this. It's a collapsible wagon that we can basically take with us, so I can load all my gear into it and we don't have to ferry stuff to and from the car. So I'm going to put it together now, and we'll have a look at it in a minute. Well, as you can see, I did a time lapse for setting this thing up, but setting it up was just a case of taking it out of the box and unfolding it, which is fine. It's a Black & Decker one. There's a pocket here on the side. There's enough space here to carry all my junk. It's got sufficient off-road capabilities. I think it has brakes as well. The front wheels go 360 degrees, and it's not too heavy, and it'll fit hopefully in the back of my car. I think this will also be good if I have any more all-day drone gigs, because what I can do is I could put my solar panel in here, I could carry my drones in here, I can basically carry everything in here without having to ferry stuff to and from the car. And also because it's kind of quite big and upright and bulky, people probably won't be so inclined to walk over my stuff. Not that they did last time, but you know what I mean. The handle here is it's collapsible, so you press that in and it will sort of extend, and you can obviously, yeah, I like this. I like it a lot, and it's black. I like stuff that's black. Stuff that's black is cool. Right. I'm conscious that I've basically been waffling on all week about a load of irrelevant crap. So I'm going to call an end to this particular video. That was my week, everybody. Mainly I wanted an excuse to use all of my day bumpers in one video. Haha. There you go. Thank you very much for joining this episode of Total Ramblings. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to do all the usual YouTubey stuff, like, subscribe, comment, share, blah-de-blah-de-blah. And hopefully I will see you in the next episode, whatever that might be. Bye.